If you have food on your plate, clothes on your body, and a place to sleep, you're richer than 55% of people in the world. If you have money to spend as you wish, and freedom to go anywhere you want, you're among the top 8% of the world's population. If you're alive today, with more health and illness, you're more blessed than the million people who won't survive this week. And if you can read and understand this message, you are more fortunate than the 500 million people who cannot see, cannot read, and cannot access the knowledge and information that surrounds us. Life is not for complaining about pain and sorrows. It's about prioritizing countless other reasons to be grateful than that. The fastest way to know if something will work for you is to try it. Learn to proceed without certainty. Life doesn't come with a trial period or a money-back guarantee. There's no GPS for your journey, no step-by-step guide to becoming who you're meant to be. Every day, you're writing a story. Without knowing the ending, you can spend years theorizing, planning, and preparing. But until you take that first step, it's all just speculation. As Søren Kierkegaard said, life can only be understood backward, but it must be lived forward. You can't wait for certainty to start living, because by the time you're certain, the moment has passed. Certainty is an illusion. Even the surest things in life can change in an instant. Proceed without certainty. Let go of the need to know everything. You're going to realize it one day, that happiness was never about your job or your degree or being in a relationship. Happiness was never about following in the footsteps of all of those who came before you. It was never about being like the others. One day you're going to see it. That happiness was always about the discovery, the hope, the listening to your heart and following it wherever it chose to go. Happiness was always about being kinder to yourself. It was always about embracing the person you were becoming. One day you will understand that happiness was always about learning how to live with yourself, that your happiness was never in the hands of others. It was always about you. It was always about you.
As long as there is love, there will be grief. The grief of time passing, of life moving on half finished, of empty spaces that were once bursting with the laughter and energy of people we loved. As long as there is love, there will be grief, because grief is love's natural continuation. It shows up in the aisles of stores we once frequented, in the half-finished bottle of wine we pour out, in the whiff of cologne we get 2 years after they've been gone. Grief is a giant neon sign, protruding through everything, pointing everywhere, broadcasting loudly, love was here. In the finer print, quietly, love still is.
Whenever your joy depends on life events, you'll never feel truly happy. The moment you land that job, you promise yourself you'll be happy. Getting rid of the weight will make you more satisfied. The perfect relationship will lead to fulfillment. What you fail to realize is that happiness isn't a destination. It's not something you achieve once you tick all the boxes. You'll always be chasing the next thing, never truly satisfied. Real, lasting happiness comes from within. It's about creating joy that isn't shaken by life's ups and downs. Find contentment in the present and appreciate what you have while still working towards your goals. True joy doesn't come from having everything. It comes from appreciating all that you do have.